everybody, it's Marian from Life Unboxed, and today is Meet My Husband Nate Day. There were a lot of you who were interested in hearing about Mr. Nate and would like to meet him, so we're doing a Meet Nate Day. So I have some questions here that we're going to ask. Hi Nate, how are you?
Marian, I'm good.
Okay, so the first one is tell us about your family.
My family, okay. My family all lives, well, most of them live in Ohio. My parents are still with me. I have a brother, a sister. My sister has no kids. My brother has 2 kids, and he's married. I have 3 kids myself, a daughter who is married with 2 girls, and 2 boys. One lives in Texas with his fiance, and they have a daughter. And one lives in Michigan with his girlfriend, and they have no kids yet.
And the names of your siblings?
My siblings are Zach and Jennifer. My sister's 2 years older. My brother is 2 years younger. My kids' names are Courtney, Blaine, and Nathan.
And you're the middle child.
I'm the middle child.
And what's your granddaughter's names?
My granddaughters are Layla and Aurora, and those are my daughter's girls. And my son's girl's name is
Liliana.
Eliana.
Eliana.
Yeah.
Eliana.
And that's spelled with an E. E-L-I-A-N-A. Eliana. Yep.
And if you hear Nate calling his grandchildren little and tiny, they are his daughter's kids, right?
Yeah.
Girls.
Yeah. Little is Layla, tiny is Aurora, and the bean is Eliana.
And I don't think tiny is very tiny anymore.
Nope.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your YouTube experience.
My YouTube experience, let's see. Well, I started doing YouTube, aside from like the little here and there videos of my kids. I started doing YouTube on a regular basis about 5 or 6 years ago. I had a channel called Buckeye State Picker, which I used to sell on eBay full-time. So that channel was about selling on eBay, buying at thrift stores, Goodwill, Salvation Army, yard sales, Marketplace, Craigslist, anywhere you could find things for sale, buy them for a low price and then resell them for a higher price. And I did that for a living for quite some time, probably about 5 years, maybe 6 years, something like that. And so that was my first channel, Buckeye State Picker. Then I stopped doing that one, and I started a skateboarding channel. I started skateboarding at the age of 40, and the intent was to use skateboarding as exercising to lose weight, and it worked. I lost 100 pounds. I don't know that I would recommend it, because I ended up tearing my ACL, which killed that whole channel, and it was going pretty good. I had started a whole skateboard company, had people skating for me, people I was sponsoring. I had stickers and decks and shirts and all kinds of merchandise, and it was really growing. And then when I injured myself permanently to where I couldn't skate anymore, that basically all crashed. But from that channel came my next channel, which is my biggest channel now, and that one is That Nate Guy on YouTube. And I've been doing retail history, abandoned retail, abandoned buildings, and most recently, 2 years ago, I started filming the Halloween stores, Spirit Halloween, Party Place, Halloween City, just anything Halloween. And that's what I do on that channel. But then the next channel, which was That Nate Guy 2, branched off of that one because I wanted to do even different things, cooking and weight loss and daily vlogging and things like that. That one eventually became Nate the Bee in the Big RV when I bought my RV and began to remodel it. And then after Marian and I got together, it became Romancing the States. So in a nutshell, that is my YouTube career.
So, why don't you tell them how we happen to meet, I guess.
All right,
on
well.
YouTube.
I discovered this lovely lady one time when right when I started the Nate Guy on YouTube channel. Because I started that one out as a daily vlogging channel to be apart from the skateboarding channel. This was before I got injured. And I was looking for low-carb recipes, keto recipes, and I found her channel. And she was making, I don't know, sausage and eggs and then, you know, all kinds of keto things, you know, trying out the low-carb spaghetti and all those things. And I was like, okay, this is a good channel, and plus I kind of liked her, and so I kept that to myself though, and we started talking, and from there we just kind of became friends. We became friends on Facebook, and I think we kind of had a little thing for each other, but we kept it quiet for a very long time, even from each other, before we really admitted it, because I think we were both thinking the same thing, that like I like her and she was thinking I like him, but we weren't sure if the other would really go for it, or you know what the deal was. And so we really felt it out for a long time before even saying anything to each other. So that is basically how we met.
And then I would always have some kind of issue with my computer or my camera, or something that I would need help with because Jonathan, one of my grandkids, weren't home or something. So I would message Nate, say, hey, would you help me with this issue, da 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 da, and he said, oh, of course.
Yeah, see, and that's the kind of thing that was like, is she just fishing for my attention, or does she really need help with how to plug in her cell phone, you know?
And then it would be much easier if we could talk and do this issue on the computer while we're on the phone. Of course it is. So
Yeah.
we exchanged phone numbers, and he mostly called me, or I messaged him and said, can you call me? And he would call me, and then one thing led to the other, and we started conversations and chatting and stuff. So okay, so you want to talk a little bit about your movie. You love movies. I know that you're quite the movie buff, and you like your movies, and you also have a Saturday night snack and a movie, and you prepared the snack according to what the movie's like. Is that right? Give us a little background on that.
Yeah, okay, we'll just center the question on that. I mean, I've always loved movies. You know, my kids all love movies, and when they were little, we started this thing called Saturday Night Snack and a Movie. I always had this desire to host a movie program, I guess you could call it, because you see the guys on TV who are hosting the movies, and they go to commercial, and these people are making a snack, and then they go back to the movie for a little while, then they come back to these people and they're discussing the movie and eating their snack, and they go to commercial, come back to the movie. Well, we couldn't really do that, but I thought it would be fun to start something with my kids like that. And the very first episode we ever did was Dennis the Menace, and we actually started filming it just like that, as if we were hosting a movie night. And then we were like, who's ever really going to watch this? You know, this is before YouTube existed. And so we just thought, but this is fun for something for us to do every week. So we'd look forward to it all week, and on Saturdays we'd spend the entire day preparing. We'd go out to the movie rental stores. I don't know if you guys still have those in your area, but we did. And we go out to the movie rental stores and rent movies and video games and stuff, and we'd hit Walmart, a Dollar Tree, and we'd get all kinds of snacks, and we'd make t-shirts and everything like that, and we'd try to tie it all into the movie we were going to watch. And that's what we did every Saturday night. And then once I started YouTube, I always had it in my head where it would be really fun to make Saturday Night Snack and a Movie on a weekly basis on YouTube. And about a year ago now, I guess it's been, I started that, and I started it with Dennis the Menace, just like we did back in the day with my kids. And so I do that every Saturday night. Every once in a while I do miss one, but I still do that. Basically just go shopping at Walmart or another store, or the video rental stores if we're in an area where there are some, and find the movie we want to watch, and come up with a snack that sort of ties into it. They don't always, but like for Christmas, but like for Halloween, one of them I did was Hocus Pocus, and I made Dead Man's Toes, which was just cookies that looked like toes. Because in the movie Hocus Pocus, that's one thing the witches are throwing in their brew is Dead Man Toes. So that's how that tied into that. So, yeah, so we're doing that every Saturday night, and I did that, you know, by myself for a year, and now, of course, I have Marion to do it with me, so we're going to be doing that every Saturday night, and that is on the That Nate Guy on YouTube channel. If you guys can keep all of our channels straight, because we can't even.
I can't. He can, but... Okay, so I don't want to make this video way too long, but I do want to talk about those tattoos. Tell our viewers about your tattoos.
Well, the first one I got was this one. Actually, this tiny little one right here. Tattoos. So this was the first one that I ever got right here that wasn't homemade. I have a little homemade one right here. I have another homemade one on my leg. This is a little tiny thing. But this was based off of the movie Triple X with Vin Diesel. He had this tattoo, only it was much bigger, and this one was supposed to be much bigger, just like his. But the guy did it small, and I didn't know any better. You know, as I'm watching him do it, I didn't know it was going to turn out that small, but it still turned out pretty cool. So that's the first one. This one here is, I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of a play on this idea that like every year there's some reason why the world's going to come to an end. And so this is a pocket watch with the world in the middle, and it's 3 clicks from midnight, because it's always, you know, at midnight the world's going to end. And so it's 3 clicks from midnight, it's starting to burn and warp, and just kind of making fun of that whole thing, because obviously we're not dead, even though the world has supposed to ended a million times already. And this arm is all Goonies. If you've ever seen the movie Goonies, I got One-Eyed Willie over here, and then of course that's me right there, because we took the poster for the Goonies and we did it the same as the poster, but we replaced the faces with me and my kids. So it's me, my daughter, and my 2 boys there. And then we have Copper Bones here. That's the piece that they take and stick in the wall and twist it. And then we have Sloth over here in his Superman shirt with his Baby Ruth candy bar. That's my tattoos.
Pretty cool. All right, so let's give our viewers the names of our channels, your channel, my channel, our channel.
Good idea.
And
Good
we'll
idea.
add them to the iCard.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So your channel that they're watching on right now is Life Unboxed.
Life Unboxed.
Our channel together is called Romancing the States, and my channel is called That Nate Guy on YouTube. That's all you need to know. There are other channels, but it'd be way too confusing. So yes, in relation to us, those are the channels that we are going to be filming for. Romancing the States is us together in every video. My channel is basically what I do, and her with me on Saturday nights for the Saturday Night Snack and a Movie. And Life Unboxed is her channel, and everything she does until she drags me in to give me a facial or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's in the works also. A mask for Nate and I, and also him doing my makeup. So we'll talk about that later. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this interview with my husband, Nate. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that little bell that will notify you when I upload another video, and don't forget to share and be kind to one another, because it is a rough world out there. I love you all. See you in my next video. Bye.